What's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you like this video or if you clicked on this video, I really appreciate it. And if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And if this message resonates with you, please send this to somebody who else needs to hear this, man. Everybody needs some help about all, you know what I'm saying, all with what's going on with life. So you might as well do it. And it helps out my channel a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? We got Hamza. You know, go subscribe to Hamza, man. He makes great content for like young men and stuff like that, and for helping people. Go subscribe to him. But it's the actual benefits of dopamine detox. Cause niggas bro, our dopamine be high as hell with this fucking phone, bro. This shit be, bro. No, our shit be fucked up, bro. Let's look at it.
Once again, he's got TikTok open and he's also on YouTube on a different phone. What the fuck, Jeffrey? You got two phones? He's waiting for a game of League to start. And what? Is he fapping over the female League of Legends character? Jeffrey!
Yo,
Adonis.
That's crazy.
Adonis sees young Jeffrey in his hyper-stimulated world and he feels incredibly sad. He can't believe that the men of the modern day are...
Bro, and masturbation itself, bro, that just spikes your dopamine up and it goes down under baseline. It just fucks up your mental, bro.
Up against such a beast. And so Adonis vows to help them. And then there's you. You've understood the concept of dopamine and you've been making huge improvements to your life.
Damn.
It's much harder than it seems.
Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski.
Let me tell you a story about my first ever day on a dopamine detox in 2020. I've just woken up and it's going to be a fresh start for me. I'm back in this home, in the home that I've grown up in. And I left from the apartment that I had in like the city that I've spent for university. I woke up in the apartment, I went over to the bathroom, I started shitting, and then I fapped at the same time.
No, he didn't. No, you don't know the fuck he did not.
Honestly.
This nigga's lying. Hell no.
Whatever I did after that, I was fapping, eating junk food, smoking weed, everything, just poor bad habits.
Bro, you can be down bad, bro. Like, bro, it's possible, bro. People be doing insane shit, bro. Like, smoking weed itself is just crazy for your body, bro.
Home. I'm gonna make a change with my life, so I'm working hard. I go straight onto my laptop. I'll send out a bunch of emails because I'm trying to start like this little agency business. Start really working. I'm meditating, I'm journaling, I'm reading, and it gets the evening time. It gets to 7 p.m. and I'm thinking back about the day of just how much progress I've literally just made in one day. This is the most productive day I've had in my life so far. And interestingly, it's actually one of the most fun. I can't believe, when I'm thinking back about just yesterday and the days before, I can't believe that I've been overloaded on dopamine of all these bad habits and like it hasn't even been that fun. By the way, bro, you probably haven't realized just how bad listening to degenerate music is every day.
Oh yeah, that's another video he had, bro.
I made a new daily Spotify podcast that you can listen to so you can start your day off with some inspiration, and it's specifically for young guys who want to get onto self-improvement. Go click the top link in the description, load that up, follow the podcast, and then continue watching this video. It was just...
I'll put Hamza's link in the description
That's all
too.
I needed to control, and I was able to have the most productive day that I've had of my life so far. That story which I've just told you, that happened 3 years ago, and it's a true story. I lived in
that shit
university,
is crazy,
like, you know, my
bro.
university apartment, and after I finished university and I tried to become an entrepreneur and everything, I was struggling so much with all these bad habits, just frying my dopamine. The first day where I moved back home to my family's home, I knew for a fact I was going to go on this dopamine detox, and from that day, you probably know what happened to me after that. I just worked relentlessly on YouTube, started growing on YouTube, growing, and then I blew up, and then it became this global movement. I became almost like a modern day leader for millions of guys. It all started with getting onto a dopamine detox. Today I'm going to tell you about the 3 biggest benefits that you're going to experience on a dopamine detox. And keep watching till the end because I'm going to tell you about a huge realization that I had that you'll want to implement. Firstly, let me just explain what dopamine detoxing is and how you can get onto it today. Dopamine detoxing is when you get onto this sort of hyper-focused period where you are going to
just locked in, bro. No phone, no fucking weed, no masturbation, bro.
Which is going to transform your life. You start to think to yourself, okay, what are all the bad
I
habits that I
recommend this to
do?
everybody,
There's
bro.
video games, porn, junk food, all of those stimulating habits. I'm gonna cut them all out at the same time. And also to make sure that I stick to this, I'm gonna set up a few things. Like for example, I might move somewhere else. I might move to a different room, like a bedroom in my house. I might start wearing different clothes to kind of create this new identity. I'm not that guy who does all those dopamine bad habits anymore. There's a video that I'll have pop up as a card right now, which is how you can take back control of your life. It's a full guide on dopamine detoxing. It's completely free. It's just a YouTube video. I'm not trying to sell you
A
anything. Just open up
YouTube.
that video if you're unsure of how to do a dopamine detoxing, and just save the video or just keep it open. Watch this video first and then go and watch that one afterwards. The first benefit of getting onto a dopamine detox is exactly what you want. It's more motivation. This is the thing. So many young guys shit on motivation
Yes,
these days.
bro. And when you stop masturbating, bro, masturbating is like calming down a mad horse. Like you got this sex drive inside of you. When you masturbate, you're letting out all of that sexual energy. You're letting out all of that, like, so you're like calm down, like you're relaxed, and you don't feel that tense sexual energy inside you. So that's what masturbating, it releases men. And when you have a man that's unreleased and he has all of his sexual energy, his sexual drive, his life force, and he puts it to something that he wants to work on, like a goal, like a business or something like that, that's an unrelenting force for something that you want to achieve. You're going to achieve it at some point.
And you probably do as well. You probably thought to yourself, wait, Hamza said this is what I want, but I don't want to be motivated. I want to be disciplined. Discipline's more important than motivation, right? So many guys have fallen for this trap to like overlook motivation and just think to themselves, no, discipline's more important. They're both important. Discipline is doing the hard work when you don't feel like it. It's that moment when you're not motivated, but you go and do the work anyway. Very important. But motivation is feeling like doing the thing. That's also very important. That's amazing. You would probably, if you're totally honest and you don't want to bullshit yourself, you would probably love to live a life where you are actually quite motivated to do that hard work because you like it, because
Right,
you
you still
enjoy it,
need
because you actually
motivation.
feel like it. Those times when you feel like going to the gym, you know, like when you really, really love the gym and everything, and you're so ready, you got music and everything, you got your clothes on, just having a pre-workout meal, you can't wait to go lift in the gym. Those are amazing workouts. It feels awesome to actually care so much and have such a drive for something that's productive and healthy. So you want to be motivated. When you get onto a dopamine detox, you literally feel more motivated because the science of dopamine, the way it works is dopamine is not related to pleasure as a lot of people think it is. Dopamine is related to motivation and craving
What
and
the hell?
drive.
I didn't know that.
When you have too much dopamine from like bad habits like porn, video games, junk food, drugs, what happens is your dopamine skyrockets as you're about to do those things because you have this drive to, you know, to relapse, to watch porn.
Mm.
But after you're finished doing those things, your dopamine goes down below the baseline where it started, which means that your future
What
self
I say,
is worse
bro.
off. When you keep doing that, what happens is like your new level of dopamine, your new level of motivation is so much lower than it used to be. And this is a really sad existence because if you wake up and you don't feel like doing any of the habits, that's actually quite sad. Life would be so much better if you woke up energetically with a smile on your face and thought to yourself, like, yo, come on, I'm going to
Yes.
conquer the day. I'm going to go hit that workout. I can't wait to go hit the workout today. So many guys don't have that. So when you go into a dopamine detox, what happens is you stop frying those like dopamine receptors as much, which basically means you'll have like more dopamine, more motivation for other things in life. In short, this
Mm.
means if you cut out whatever dopamine bad habit you can think you still do right now, you will be at least 5 to 10% more motivated for one of the good habits that you want to get into. Do not overlook this. So many guys who want to pretend to be cool and say they don't care about motivation, bro. To be 5% more motivated throughout the rest of your life would be so valuable. That would be amazing. I would love that to be like an extra thing that I could just have. And so you want to look and try and find those like bad habits that you're doing that are giving you too much stimulation, too much dopamine, and start
Yeah, you just
cutting
gotta
them
look
back.
at your
Another
habits,
benefit of
bro.
being on a dopamine
Bro, show me your habits and I'll show you your life, bro.
detox is you will undoubtedly make more progress to your goals. So I want you to think about your goals right now, just like almost think about them for a second. Making more progress to those goals would change your life. Chances are you've got goals based on fitness, based on making money online, maybe based on making friends and getting good grades. Making a little bit more progress in those goals would actually change your life forever. And this is why that first benefit of motivation is so important, because when you're more motivated for your goals, you're going to make more progress. You want to set up your life in this almost crazy monk-like way where the only thing that gives you like a good level of dopamine is you pursuing your goals. That's not scientific, because I'm sure that even drinking water gives you dopamine, and random things give you dopamine and whatever. I don't know the real science of it, but that's like how you want to be thinking to yourself. You only want dopamine to come from you pursuing your goals. You want to be thinking about your goals, like for example, to get like a jacked, like aesthetic body. And that's the thing that
Big
causes that
body.
surge of dopamine, that motivation inside of you, instead of the bad habit, like thinking about getting the next level on a video game, or maybe thinking about when you get home after school, you're going to watch some porn. You want to cut that stuff out and focus entirely on your goals. And when you make more progress to them, bro, this is this cheat code of being a man. It's just think about your goals, which would change your life, that would help other people, and just make as much progress as possible. Every man that you look up to, whether it's Andrew Tate or Justin Peterson or Andrew Huberman or Joe Rogan or anyone else that you look up to, they all set these kinds of goals. They all set this intention that
They
they
all
wanted to
had to
like get
work
to this
toward it,
other
bro.
place in life. They wanted to achieve this thing, and they did. And that's why you look up to them. Take their goals away and you would have never looked up to those men, because they wouldn't
Never.
have been the same men. So the idols that you have are there because they simply made progress to their goals. When you get onto a dopamine detox, you make more progress to your goals too. The third benefit is underappreciated, and I can imagine like a bunch of Jeffreys will click off because it doesn't sound as cool.
Jeffries.
You get more respect for yourself. You have
No, for
less
real, bro.
shame upon yourself.
Like it's
There's
subconsciously you
weird
do, bro.
studies that have been done to show that shame is the worst emotion that you could feel.
Damn.
You feel shame maybe every day when you do these bad habits, don't you? For the guy who's struggling on NoFap and he relapses again, he feels shameful. For the fat guy who's struggling with eating the food, but then he eats it again, he feels shameful. When you go on this dopamine detox, this intense period of self-improvement, you get rid of that shame emotion. Experiencing shame is deeply unhealthy, very bad. Like it's actually like scientifically, it's very bad for your mental and physical health. And so many people experience it on a daily basis because they do things that they know that they shouldn't. But you get onto the dopamine detox and you're no longer doing those bad dopamine habits anymore. You don't experience that massive negative. You don't have that shame, and so you have the opposite of it. You have respect. You respect yourself. There's a video on my channel that you can go and find. If you search up Hamza
Damn.
2-week dopamine, it's one of the first videos that I made, and I was like probably a lot closer to like where you are in life, where I was just really getting into self-improvement. And you can see like I wasn't a YouTuber back then. I was like literally recording out in like a park, and I was like stuttering and everything. I didn't know how to speak on camera and stuff. I was reading from a script. But you can see like the life inside of me. You can see that I'm starting to respect myself from that video.
Shit,
That's
crazy, bro.
very
You make some
important.
changes,
As a
bro.
man,
Your
you've got
life
to
will change.
respect
If
yourself
nothing
before
changes,
other men
nothing
can respect you.
changes.
And one of the biggest reasons why you won't respect yourself is because of like the bad habits that you just keep doing, even though you say you're not going to. I'm going to read you a quote from the Quran and from the Bible. This is from the Quran. Indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a person until they change what is in it themselves. You need to take control, to take responsibility, and change your circumstances. And from the Bible, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. You need to break away from these negative patterns that you find yourself in, these bad habits that keep a lot of people stuck in this world. Once you do that, you will feel a lot more aligned to the way that you should be living. Click and watch this video right now. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like
Fire,
it.
bro. Fire, bro. Fire, bro. Shout out to Hamza, bro. This is his channel, bro. He's a great fucking person that you can look up to if you need any advice or anything like that. But thank y'all for watching. If this video helped you out, and you can send this to somebody who needs it, and you can like and subscribe. It helps my channel a lot. I really appreciate it, and it is free. And thank y'all for watching. Peace.